Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Professor Mutahi Ngunyi tweeted something on his Twitter account which has received a mixed reaction from Kenyans. And seemingly, that remarks was being directed to the Deputy President William Ruto. Mutahi Ngunyi, generally, he was quoting a British playwright by the name Tom Stureh. And this is what he says. Democracy is not in voting. Democracy is in counting. So Mutahi Ngunyi went on to say, if counting is done using state infrastructure, who will win? That's the question he's posing there. Now, having the history that we have gone through as a country during the voting time, then the truth of the matter is that what Professor Mutahi Ngunyi is saying is just next to the truth. We have to believe that it's not the voters who decide who will be the president. It's the deep state that decides. And seemingly, in 2022, Raila Amolo Odinga might have the deep state counting vote in his favor. And this is the deep state that has visited him on the past, where he has been robbed severally. But this time round, they might be visiting on his opponent. That is what Professor Mutahi Ngunyi generally is saying. Now, in 2013, when President Uhuru Kenyatta and the Deputy President William Ruto were running for the office, Professor Mutahi Ngunyi was not this much open to come and talk about the deep state. What generally Mutahi Ngunyi was talking about was the tyranny of numbers. So the question I'm asking myself is, why is Professor Mutahi Ngunyi this much open to tell off William Ruto very openly about the deep state and what they can do? So that's what we want to look into. But before we go deep into that, a quick reminder, you might be watching this channel but you have not yet subscribed. So I'm humbly requesting you to subscribe so that any other time, once we come out with a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drops comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. I'm also requesting you to give this video thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend our video to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, in my view, number one, Professor Mutahi Ngunyi is this much open to tell off William Ruto about the deep state simply because William Ruto was part of the beneficiary of the deep state in 2013. When Uhuru was running for the office, William Ruto, his running mate, they never got 50+1. Raila Odinga had a case in the court, but it was thrown out. The truth of the matter is that we were supposed to have a runoff, but the deep state played in favor of William Ruto and President Uhuru Kenyatta. So William Ruto knows that he is a beneficiary of the deep state. That's why Professor Mutahi Ngunyi can come out this much openly to tell him, because he knows openly that what happened down there for them to take over the power. That's why Mutahi Ngunyi has this much courage. Then we come to number two. The same William Ruto in 2017, he has been part and parcel of the beneficiary of the deep state. In 2017, it was clear through the courts that President Uhuru Kenyatta lost the election with his deputy William Ruto. The person who seemingly won the election rightfully was the NASA principal Raila Amolo Odinga. And this was exposed through the courts, how the rigging was done, even how they got the Vifaranga were computed in terms of governors, members of parliament, and senators, because they were looking for the super majority. So Ruto has been a beneficiary of the deep state system. That's why Professor Mutahi Ngunyi is openly telling him that this time round, my brother, the deep state might not work in your favor. And William Ruto understands this. Because even after Maraga nullifying the election in 2017, the deep state did not give up. They continuously played in favor of their candidate. And that's why Raila Amolo Odinga gave up. And President Uhuru Kenyatta just got to the office, and William Ruto, as simple as that. So the office that the deputy president is holding up to now, hiyo ofisi ilikuwa ya NASA. That's the truth. So he knows that he's there not legally. There were games that was played down here. That's why in my thinking, Professor Mutahi Ngunyi is openly telling him that this time round, it might not work in your favor. But in the past 2 elections, you have been a beneficiary. Then number 3, Professor Mutahi Ngunyi did not talk about the deep state in 2013 simply because they were facing a very strong, formidable candidate in the name of Raila Amolo Odinga. And the worst came in 2017, where Raila Amolo Odinga had the best campaign and the best team and the best coalition ever, which really campaigned very nicely and they won the election. Professor Mutahi Ngunyi could not talk about the deep state in 2017 because he knew Raila Amolo Odinga was a heavyweight. He had the Kenyans, and therefore, this could be part of the issue that could maybe cause violence in the country because they did not have the numbers. But he is coming this much openly to talk about the deep state simply because maybe to some extent they are understanding that William Samoei Ruto might not have the numbers the same way Raila Amolo Odinga had the numbers in 2013 and in 2017, which was very massive. That's why Mutahi Ngunyi is coming this much open. You know, Ruto might get votes. Even if he become number 1, he might not win because we might have runoff. And in a runoff, the deep state might organize, maybe if we will have a third force to front Raila Odinga. But again, even William Samoei Ruto coming number 1 will be another problem because seemingly how things are playing, maybe the Oka team might be forced to work with Raila Amolo Odinga, and in that way they will take the presidency in round 1, which will even deny William Samoei Ruto numbers in opposition. So having understood this, I'm believing that this is the reasons why Professor Mutahi Ngunyi is openly telling William Samoei Ruto, because he know he don't have numbers. There's no way he's going to win that election. But if Ruto could be having the numbers the way Raila Amolo Odinga had numbers on his side, there's no way Mutahi Ngunyi will be coming this much openly to talk about the deep state. Simply what Mutahi Ngunyi would be doing is to deeply, with the deep state, work on how silently they are going to make the deep state candidate win the election and rig out William Samoei Ruto. That is what will be happening. But this time round, these people might be having an easy time of making Raila Amolo Odinga the president, because Raila is coming with his numbers. I'm saying it's coming with the numbers because I'm also looking how the One Kenya Alliance team is behaving. Because if they are strong, then at least they can dig into Raila Amolo Odinga's support. But look at Kalonzo Musyoka, seemingly is gravitating towards Raila Amolo Odinga. Look at the speeches from Gideon Moi. Seemingly Gideon Moi is playing to the Azimio la Umoja dance. Look at Senator Masika Wetangula, he's not that much strong. Cyrus Jirongo, how he's talking. He is a friend to Azimio la Umoja. So the only strong person there who one might go all the way to the ballot might be Musalia Mudavadi, or is looking for a way to maybe playing hard to get so that he can raise his bargaining powers. But at the end of the day, that might be the direction these people are going. So generally, the deep state are going for the first time maybe to have an easy time of making someone a president. They only just need to facilitate and maybe even make the election to be free and fair. Then as simple as that, someone will be well and good in State House. So Ruto has been a beneficiary of the deep state, and Raila Amolo Odinga has suffered in the hands of the deep state. But seemingly, things are going to work the other way around. Raila Odinga might enjoy the support of the deep state, and William Samoei Ruto ni kama mito imekatika. He might not enjoy the support that he has enjoyed for the past time. There's no one who is going to rig election in his favor, and therefore he might be put in his rightful place. I don't know what you think about this. But that's my view. We can meet in the comment section where you can also express your own views. You don't necessarily to agree with me. You can disagree, but constructively. So that in that way, we also help other people to understand this conversation in a better way. Thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you. See you in our next video. But if you have not yet subscribed, I'm still humbly requesting you to subscribe. Actually, we are receiving more subscription, and I'm super excited and so much happy for the love I'm getting from you guys. Thank you so much. See you in our next video.